wanna get glam today. Gotta be Liz Rich for sure.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be coloring my client's hair a dimensional blonde, so let's get started. Now first things first, because her roots are a little bit darker than what we want them to be, I'm going to go ahead and lift her base color. So I'm using 8N plus 30 volume, and then I just mix that with equal parts, and I stay about 1 inch away from the scalp just so that she doesn't have hot roots. I also like to make sure my sectioning is really neat and clean, so that way when I'm applying the color, it can be saturated fully and lift evenly. So now that we've lifted her base, I'm going to go in and give her a rough cut because it doesn't really make sense for me to color over top of her ends that will be cut anyway. So that's what I'm doing right now. So this is what her base color is looking like. So now we're ready to start adding her highlights and her baby lights. So first things first, I'm going to start with the nape because that's just where I like to start. You could start in the middle as well. Sometimes I start in the middle, but today I'm starting at the nape of her neck. So I'm just going to take a fine weave and then I go in with my lightener. Today I'm using Matrix lightener with 30 volume and a little bit of Olaplex. And I like to add the Olaplex in there just to maintain the integrity of her hair while we're lifting. That way when her hair brightens, it'll still be healthy. I'm also going in and making sure I'm highlighting the perimeter of her hair, so that way when she lifts it in a ponytail or a bun, you'll see the lightness rather than her base color. Now the key to make sure your highlights lift evenly is to make sure you're fully saturating the hair and also sectioning it in even sections. Today we're lifting her hair pretty light, so I'm going to keep an eye on her highlights and I'm just going to take them out individually, meaning once one highlight lifts to the blonde color that we want, I'm going to remove that one and allow the others to process until they reach the color that we want them to be. Usually the perimeter of the hair lifts the quickest, so I like to keep an eye on those highlights first and then I'll look in chronological order, so based on where I apply the lightener first. So now that her hair is shampooed, I'm going to go in and apply her toner. And on her roots, I'm using Redken Shades EQ and 9N with the processing solution. And then for her mid shaft and her ends, I'm going to use a 10 PA from Matrix along with 10 volume.
Critically acclaimed with magic, I've got that alchemy that frees me from my sins. Yes, in your love I'll wade the waters of your deepest love. Down, 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 down. Find a way, please find a way to bring me back to your embrace. Dancing through heartbeats, forget the mess we made. Trying to replicate, can't be replaced. Hope I'm not too late. Someday I'll see you in the sunrise, and that's the only option. There's one option.
I did go ahead and perfect her haircut off camera because the sun was going down and the lighting was being a little weird, so I didn't really get the cut on camera. But these are her final results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.